Okay, I'm so excited. I'm here with Courtney Landry. She's our Director of Product Development. And Courtney, you know how excited I am about Powerzyme.
Yes.
So I want to know from your perspective, product development, like what makes you passionate about this product? How is it different? How is it going to transform our laundry? Just tell me all the things.
Tell you all the things. Okay. So the first thing is this has been 3 years in the works. So when I started working on this, my goal was to give consultants the ability to introduce new customers to Norwex and meet them where they're at.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to benchmark and be able for you to say that we have a product that's as good as or better than all of the chemical laden products that are in the market.
Right.
So that's actually how we developed, was keeping the top two big brands and the top natural brand as our kind of like our beacon of here's what we want to be able to be.
Okay.
So in doing that, again, we spent 3 years developing a lot of back and forth, a lot of testing. What makes me passionate about it is actually more impactful today to me than it was a week ago. I did not understand how complicated people's laundry routines were.
Oh,
I
yeah.
had zero appreciation or understanding
I
for
have
that.
teenage boys that do sports, so it's very complicated.
Yeah.
Very.
So, and I didn't know that. Like, people have different recipe cards for different types of laundry, which blew my mind. I'm a very simple person. I want one thing that's going to do almost everything.
Yeah.
And so when we developed it, we know that the oxygen booster, like what we have in Bright and White, is a really good stain remover. It also refreshes your clothes. We know that we need to have a water softener in it so that people that live out in the country and have well water, they're going to have really... Mine is too. I'm in the suburbs and mine is too. I wanted to be able to have the enzymes so that you can get the effect of the enzymes that help to speed up the breakdown of the stains and odors. And I wanted to update and modernize our surfactant system. So using plant-based surfactants or soaps in layman's terms, I wanted to, technology has advanced a lot since we've introduced a laundry detergent. So I wanted to bring us up to a more modern formulation. And so what I'm finding is that you can simplify your system.
Yeah.
My whole life is about simplifying, right? I introduced
That's
a lot of
my
products, but
motto for 2025 is simplify.
just simplify and
everything.
focus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, the testing that we did, I wanted to be able to show you and not just tell you how it works, because I tell everybody when we launch something, we did third-party testing, we have in-house testing, we have all of these focus groups, but I didn't want to launch something as important, as potentially as big as Powerzyme, without you actually seeing it, so that you have that confidence as consultants and leaders to be able to go out and sell the product.
I love it. So I love all of our laundry products, and Ultra Power Plus has been my #1 selling product across microfiber and consumables for almost 5 years straight.
Yes.
So I don't want to necessarily walk away from you because I love it. It's a great true soap-based laundry detergent. Powerzyme is like your powerhouse to continue focusing on all of the options we have. And I think 4 options is perfect. When you walk into a grocery store,
We've got a whole
there
aisle.
are 400 options. So
Yeah.
4 is okay. So tell me, what do you, in your perspective, what is the best way to continue marketing both products to our customer base?
So one of the things to make sure that customers know is UPP does not have enzymes. And there is a time and a place where you don't want enzymes. Even though this is dermatology tested for sensitive skin, it's, all of that is hypoallergenic. There are a small percent of the population, is well under 5%, that have enzyme allergies.
Would they know if they have enzymes?
They may or they may not.
Okay.
They may or they may not. It's very, like I said, it's very, very
Less than
low.
5%.
It's less than 5%.
Okay.
It's actually less than 1%, but 5% sounds more believable, so I just stick with that.
Okay.
Less than 1%.
Yes, so less than 1%. And then the other thing is, if you, I know a lot of people like to use UPP to clean makeup brushes and things like that. If you're using a natural hair brush, a lot of them are natural hair, anything that has an enzyme in it, you don't want to use, because that is a protein, and our protease is going to break it down, because the keratin in your hair and the hairbrush is going to break it down.
Exactly.
And then I know everybody's got 1,000,001 off-brand uses for UPP, and we're not going to discourage anybody from doing that.
What about carpet?
So I will, as a product developer, I'm going to say you should use a carpet stain remover, because we have that carpet and rug,
Which I love,
seal of approval.
And the pet odor.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the only reason I know we have success with UPP in a carpet rug, like a stain remover, you just have to be careful that you have enough water pulling the soap out.
Right.
Because if you don't, then the stain or it attracts dirt. Soap will attract dirt if it's left. So it's just something to be aware of.
Okay. So, and I like the idea of really using a product that was designed to solve that problem.
Yes, yes.
And I think that UPP has, was around long before we had all of these other
absolutely,
options,
yes.
right? So we had to get creative.
Yeah.
Now we have all these other amazing options,
Yes.
right? We've got bright and white, we've got probiotic, and we should lean into those products
Yeah.
for the specific problems that they
Right,
solve.
right.
Well,
And
great.
one of the other questions I've had a lot too is there still a place for bright and white? Is there a reason to use it? Because there are similar ingredients in
Right.
the Powerzyme, and absolutely there is. So the goal again is to simplify. Maybe you don't need to use bright and white with every load, but if you have a particularly sticky or heavy soil load and you want that boost, the amount of enzymes and oxygen cleaning that's in the bright and white is much more concentrated at a higher level. So when you dose it and you add the two together, you're getting like the supercharge of the
Wow.
active oxygen and the enzymes at the same
Okay.
time.
And I love bright and white because it is approved for so many other
Yes,
uses.
yes.
I use it personally to clean my ground.
Yes.
I will sprinkle it on or spray it on, and I don't know who designed my house, but it has white
Everywhere.
ground. Yeah, who would do that to a woman? but bright and white has been like game changer for all of that. I love it, and I love it in laundry too. Well, Courtney, this has been amazing, and thank you so much. I'm so glad I got to see you too. Do you have any additional questions? All right. Well, thank you so
you.
much.
Oh, thank you for everything that you're doing.
Love it.